Hey, what's going on? Muriel from the Sunshine Family, and my most favorite things to do in Costa Rica. That is what I will be sharing with you. If you hear some kind of engine behind me, that's Dirk doing some maintenance on the property. Perhaps I can share one of his most favorite things to do in Costa Rica in a little bit. But yeah, this is gonna be a very clear video about the things that I prefer, which had basically nothing to do with very special activities in the way of activities that I also sometimes show, like the horseback ride tour that I showed a video about the other day. Of course, a magnificent, breathtaking tour. There are so many other things to do in Costa Rica that I enjoy a lot, which I often forget to show. So I'm gonna show it right now to you so you can see what it is to inspire you. So if you're thinking about coming to Costa Rica, travel to Costa Rica, moving to Costa Rica, living in Costa Rica, my video might give you probably some impressions about my world, my Costa Rica lifestyle. It doesn't mean that it should be yours, but I believe enjoying Costa Rica with its things to do in Costa Rica is also often hiding. A lot of people forget to share the little things and focus on zip lining, rafting, horseback riding, but on its own Costa Rica is epic to explore. So, hey, before I'm gonna share what it is, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Subscribe to my channel if you like to see more videos, upcoming videos, and you don't want to miss it. Tap the bell icon to get a notification. I live in Costa Rica since 2018. I work remotely from my laptop, and I am a business coach and entrepreneur, marketer, and I do a lot of things online that is generating an awesome income from my laptop, from Costa Rica or anywhere in the world. And I teach people from all over the world already since 2014 about how to build a business online or how to attract strangers to an existing business. But that's not what my video is about. But you can learn more about it in the description below, if that is what will help you to come to Costa Rica. If you want to get rid of your job or your brick and mortar business, consider it to learn more. But yeah, my most favorite things to do in Costa Rica. Yes, the horseback ride tour was epic. I would love to do that every week, and I probably will. But this, what you see now, I don't know what you see, but I am showing you my river. Of course, it's not my river. It's the river passing my property. You see one dog here. There should be another dog somewhere. I see a lot of animals right now. I don't know if you see them. I see animals landing on the water. There's little fish here in the water. I'm standing in a place, on a location where no one else is except me. That is my property. That is a farmer's property next door. And there's a river going right through, which is the natural borderline of my property and theirs. And this is what I see. If you look behind me, this is really jungly. And what I enjoy, and that's why it's one of my most favorite things to do, is I enjoy doing nothing here and just sit. Sometimes I sit on a stone and I just look around me. And sometimes I see monkeys. Sometimes I don't see monkeys. Sometimes I just see my dog is enjoying himself, cooling down in the water. Sometimes I see little things that I haven't noticed if I would have been busy doing some kind of activity. It's the simple pura vida life by being here. Like, look what I just discovered. Let me show you. This is what I love most. One of my most favorite things to do. Oh, and there's my other dog somewhere. Yeah, there. There's Joey. Look what I just discovered. So I discovered here pieces of, this is called air plants. This has been falling off the tree. You see it's broken? Many trees here. Could be the wind whatsoever. But now you can just see this from close, right? So how can this live on an existing piece of tree? It's exciting. Sometimes I sit here, I find things, I see animals living on it. Yeah, I see spiders sometimes as well. Spiders and other creatures, scorpions, snakes. This is why I love to live on the countryside. I don't have a garden. I have a property which is basically countryside, and there are a lot of animals living there. You know, monkeys and bigger animals, but also insects and, you know, creatures like scorpions and snakes, the ones that most people are not thrilled to meet. However, that's what I prefer most, to have this rural piece of nature next door that I can be surrounded by any moment I prefer. And that's of course the situation right now. I cannot predict how it will be in a couple of years when you find my video and I'm actually on my flip-flops going through the river that is a little bit dry. And this is not a fancy video. I edited all kinds of things to do in Costa Rica. No, this is for me. This is also not a white sand beach. This is for me, pura vida. Look. Look behind me, around me, above me. See how beautiful it is? You see those things coming down that Tarzan would love. Big tree in front of me. Look. Hear those birds. Hear those birds? This big tree. You see that one in the sunshine? Those long, deep roots reaching almost to the water. My dog Lucky, always fishing and keeping himself busy with the things to do in Costa Rica he prefers. That's just, this is what my dog Lucky does. This is one of the things to do in Costa Rica that I also enjoy so much. Just sitting somewhere or standing in this case and watching him. Watching my animals enjoy. Watching my son, now he's not here with me. My son right now is doing his least favorite things to do in Costa Rica, which is his homework. He's doing an online school, a virtual school, which is perfect for a lifestyle in Costa Rica because we work online ourselves since 2013 already, but full time. So it replaced our job and Dirk's restaurants in the Netherlands in 2015/16. And perhaps that describes, if you wonder why is this one of the most exciting things to do for you, isn't that boring? I'm not sure what you find boring or not, but you must know, I don't know how good you know me, but I come from a big city. Oh, there's something in my eye. I come from a big city in the Netherlands, The Hague. Urban lifestyle, rush lifestyle, quickly doing this from work to picking up the kids from school and then do 10 things. Meanwhile, a fast rat race type of lifestyle. That's how I used to call it. And that really broke me up. That was one of the moments why I realized my life needs to change. I would love to live in a tropical country where the tempo is more slow. I traveled a lot with Dirk. So I think that I feel so attracted to this Costa Rica lifestyle with its things to do or just basically things that you can leave out. Rushing, driving through traffic. I don't have to go to work. I make my living online from home. I just worked like a couple of hours. I had 2 beautiful coaching students in a row. And then I was like, you know, I have Muay Thai at the end of the day. I have to leave in an hour. Let's go to the river, doggies. And the doggies came with me. And now I'm here. I'm filling up my battery, speaking with you. So I'm not actually doing nothing. I'm making a video for my YouTube channel. But just describing that living in Costa Rica or traveling through Costa Rica doesn't mean that you have to do organized activities all the time to enjoy it so much. It's, for me personally, those things, being in nature, discovering tiny things without any preparation. Who is wearing a freaking white shirt while going in the jungle? Typically me, because this will not stay white. But I'm still doing it. And this is what I love most. So my most favorite things to do is being outside, enjoying everything that's presented to me at this moment. And I hope to inspire you about Costa Rica living. A lot of people are on the fence of coming to Costa Rica, moving to Costa Rica, wondering, does that lifestyle fit me? Well, I cannot give you the answer if it does. But what I do know is that, look, just behind me, look at that tree. You know, as I live here longer and longer, I'm getting towards the 4 years now. These things are becoming part of me. I used to find everything super special, like, oh, look at that tree. Now I'm like, you know, I feel like becoming part of the soil of Costa Rica. Costa Rica has been so good for my family and myself, welcoming, facilitating, but also just the fact that as a foreigner, you can just live here, do things, live your life the way that you like it best. You can do lots of stuff organized. You can work here, you can vacation here, you can live a luxurious lifestyle. Ooh, those roots are smelly. It's getting dry season, so the river's drying up. So there's like this tiny little rotten smell here, which you cannot smell through the camera. But yeah, you can live a fancy lifestyle. You can live a low budget lifestyle. You can live any type of lifestyle imaginable, I believe, here in Costa Rica. But so far, nature and this is accessible for basically everyone, I believe. At least this was my choice. I only want to live in Costa Rica where I have access to this. That's why I don't live in a big city. I live in a small town at the countryside. Basically, I don't live in any town. I live between little towns. And this is what I love to do most. Just stroll around. Sometimes I bring my kids, my son, or my husband. We often do just vision walks like this. And we once did we followed the whole river to see where it ended, and it didn't end, so we had to return because we were like 3-4 hours already walking. But anyways, we fill up our battery this way. We visualize things that we want to accomplish just by being in nature. And trust me, I'm not the only one who's saying that. Being surrounded by nature and touching things. Now I have my flip-flops on because I was going a little bit further from home, but I usually walk on bare feet here. And by being connected with Mother Earth, you lift yourself up. You get energy. It's like energy transference if you touch things. That's just literally science, right? I don't know if you're aware of that. So if you are hanging out with toxic people, they also transfer negative energy to you. But like sometimes I just sit here. Look, these beautiful roots. Although it's weird, I have nail polish on, nothing natural about me. I have makeup on today, but like just by touching this, I feel grounded again. And because I work online and I work with people using an energy portal, that's my laptop. I walk usually on bare feet and touch the nature and trees. I hug trees and I talk to plants and stuff, really. I believe that it just lets go of the, how do you say that? The toxics that is transferred to me by working online, you know, all the negative energy. I get rid of that by being here. So I think I'm repeating myself. My most favorite things to do in Costa Rica is strolling around nature, touching nature, smelling nature, hiking through nature, unplanned often. Just sit here. Let me just sit here and close my video. Here on this simple rock, I sit here. It's an amazing feeling to touch that rock And I see this beautiful tree, which I will show you. Look, from the ground up. Look at this beautiful tree. I love it. And with this tree, I will say goodbye and looking forward to reading your comments below. What do you think? What are your most favorite things to do in Costa Rica? And what did you imagine that people who live in Costa Rica are doing all day? There's not one, you know, general way of living here. As I stated before, there are so many different lifestyles possible in Costa Rica. But yeah, just share your input below and let me hear from you. I'm always happy to connect with my viewers. This is a video about the simple things in life, and I'm gonna stroll back and see what Dirk is up to. He's preparing a piece of our property to put a gate there because well, whatever, that's a different story. I will make another video about that, I guess. And I am looking forward to seeing you on the next video. Again, if you haven't subscribed, you can do that by hitting that little icon on the screen, or check out the description below to learn more about all the things that I do online, and consider to check it out to see if it's something for you as well, or grab some free book tips. I love personal development, etc, etc. Now I'm rambling on. Bye for watching. See you soon.